Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rohala and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. In this video, we would like to fill out the form IMM 5645. This form is necessary when you're applying for a study permit, work permit, and visitor visa. The first question is the type of application, whether you're applying for as a visitor or a worker or a student. Bear that in mind that you might be accompanying your spouse who is applying for a study permit, but you are applying for a work permit or a visitor visa, right? So for your family information form, you hit worker or visitor. See what I'm saying? So bear that in mind. The most important point in this form is the fact that you have to complete all names in English and your native language. Whether it's Farsi, Arabic, Chinese, it doesn't matter. You write your name, your first name, last name, a complete name in English, and then you write it in with your native language as well in the same spot. Okay. And then you write the country of birth, and then you write your address, and then your present occupation. So note that your present occupation is something that has been asked in other parts of your application as well. For example, if you're applying for a study permit and you fill out the form IMM 1294, you are asked your present occupation under employment in that form as well. So you have to be consistent within your entire application. Bear that in mind, okay? And also, you put in the information for your spouse or common law partner, your parents as well. Okay. If any of these people are deceased, unfortunately, it means they have passed away. What you write is the city and the country and the date when they passed away. Okay, instead of the address. Another question is that if they accompany you to Canada, which means that if they are in the application and will come with you to Canada, okay, at the same time, then you will say yes. And something about these forms is that, for example, if you don't have a spouse or common law partner, you just leave this section empty, okay? And then you have to sign here and date. But these forms, you can't do it. So one thing you can do is to print it out and physically sign it. However, we've had a lot of cases. In those cases, we don't sign and date. We date here simply, but we don't sign, and there hasn't been any issues. But in order to be 100% sure, it's a better idea that you fill out and then you sign and date. One more thing is that it says here that if you need more space for any section, print out an additional page containing the appropriate section. For example, if you need more space in any of these, print out another form just like that, just like this, and then fill out that part and use that as an additional space, and then print everything out and sign them, and then scan them and upload them. Because this form, unlike the other forms that we covered, like 1294 or 5257, it doesn't have a validate bottom. So there won't be any barcodes or anything. So you can print it out. You can print it out. You can sign it. That's totally fine. Okay. So you put in all the information here, and then this part is for your children, all sons and daughters, including the adopted children or stepchildren, regardless of their age or place of residence. So you put in all information for your children and your siblings as well. Half brothers, half sisters as well, step brothers, step sisters as well. Okay. You put in all the information. Don't forget their present occupation. That means their current job and their address and their country of birth and their date of birth. This is where you put in date of birth. Okay. And then you say if that's a brother or sister. Okay. And then the marital status and their full name in both English and your native language. And that would sum up the form 5645. Thank you very much for watching. Please ask if you have any questions in the comments, and subscribe and like the video and share it with your friends. Just a quick disclaimer that I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, but not your regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Therefore, if you need advice, you can book an appointment with us. And since you have watched Until now, there is a 50% off promo code down there that you can use to book an appointment with us. Thank you very much and have a great day.